quite a true backcountry road, but it's definitely not an interstate. I am on Pennsylvania Route 309, near the area of Wilkes-Barre, depending on how y'all want to say it. Wilkes-Barre. I think some people say Wilkes-Barre. I say Wilkes-Barre. Whatever. The trip from the rest stop I stayed at to the shipper is only 30 miles, but because it's going through backcountry, guess what? It's going to take a little bit longer than that. That road back there was called Graveyard Hill. Bumpity bump, bumpity bump. Stream that's off to the right hand side. You guys can't see. It's not very big, but it's got a lot of larger rocks and whatnot in it. It's very scenic, kind of tranquil looking. It's not flooded or muddy. It's clear water. It's just trickling along as it goes. It's kind of pretty. Hey Tom. Yeah, I'm in a little town called, well, I don't know what the town's called, but section of Pennsylvania near Wilkes-Barre, Wilkes-Barre. Hey Kathy, how are you? I'm on 309 in Pennsylvania. Thought I'd show you guys a little bit of the backcountry roads of the mountains. It's not a true backcountry road, but compared to the interstate it is. There's a Dollar General up here. Can't be that too far off into the sticks. Hey Tim, how are you, hon? I'm on 309 Pennsylvania route. I'm heading to my shipper. Gonna go pick up some stuff and then heading over to the Kroger in Ohio, down near Columbus. Actually, it's in Delaware. And then I'm coming home. Keep your fingers crossed that everything goes well between here and there so I can get my butt home. I'm ready for some home time. This is the longest run I've ever been out. It wasn't so bad though. The weather was really decent for the most part, except for that one day. Hopefully when I hit back up to the Cleveland area there, it's cleared itself out. Well, I had planned on being home to help you move, but because they stretched my hours out so that I could get my bonus for my miles this month, I'm ending up going to be having Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, unless I just tell them I want to go out for a couple days and then come home. But I'll have to see what my budget looks like and whether or not that's something that's doable. But you're funny. Thanks for dropping the hint there, Tim. Tom. Tim is Kevin's daughter, Brandy. That is her fiance. They're getting married soon. And Kathy is a 20-year-old friend that I have known, or rather, I'm sorry, she is a friend that I have known for 20 years. I started working with her when I started the daycare. This is not a group of the Waltons, this one. This is not a Waltons group. I haven't known these ones since kindergarten. What, no snow? Thank goodness. Come on now. No, it's 22 degrees though. It's not all that warm. So you can see that stream over here. Can you see that? A little bit wider at this point. See the stream off to the side? It widens and narrows out as we go, but yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. Probably a lot of good trout in that water. Oh, I bet you there's a lot of good trout in that water. Cold mountain stream. Oh, man. Yum. I haven't had rainbow trout in years. Township. Hey, I'm almost home. Yeah, not quite. Wrong state. There's the icicles coming out of the rocks on the side of the hill there where the water seeps in between the rock layers. Then it freezes, becomes icicles. And when it thaws, it becomes waterfalls. Scotty had showed a big, I think he was in Pennsylvania, or no, he was in Tennessee when he saw it, a whole great big wall of the rock like that, and he was fascinated by the icicles. And granted, it's really cool to see, but what he didn't realize is when that water gets in behind there and it freezes, it actually pushes all that shale rock out. That's what causes the rock slides. It breaks all the rocks apart, pushes them out, and they end up with rocks all over the road, and they actually can be very, very hazardous. Have to come by on a very regular basis and inspect those and clean them up and clean up all the debris that's fallen onto the roadway. Yes, I let the cars and the truck pass me because it's 50 miles an hour through here, but I'm doing about 45. I don't know this road. Quite frankly, I don't want to take any chances. The other side's got double lanes. I'm assuming because it's a little bit of a climb, so they will leave a double lane for the trucks so they can climb up and not block everybody else. There's a quick little bridge down here. Lots of roadkill on this road. I guess the lack of snow has brought all the critters out and they're not quite awake yet. Bowman's Creek. Is that what that was called then, I guess? I've been following along. Apparently. sure the mountains in the summertime when these are all greened over, oh my gosh, these are probably just tranquil. They're probably, just looking at them probably would bring down your blood pressure a couple points. It's very, very peaceful out here, especially on a Saturday morning when there's no traffic to deal with. On a hot summer day though, it'd be nice to drive through here. I'm sure it'd be very refreshing. Oh, and the creek is now on the other side of the road. Should be to where I'm going. So I'll get you another picture of that creek over here. There you go. Good, there we go. Can you see that? Crossing back over under the road again. Now it's on the other side. Yes, Tom, I agree. Yes, it definitely does make driving a pleasure. It's nice that the interstates can get you where you need to go. They're safe. They're wide. They're, you know, they make good time. They're fairly direct to the places, most of the places I get sent. But Tunkhannock, that's the town I'm going to. That's what I just entered. Tunkhannock. I can't even, that's a mouthful. Hey Diane, how are you? Okay, Tom, now this is, Diane here is almost a member of the Waltons family. I have known her since I was in junior high when I started working at Dairy Queen. Actually, no, I knew her before that. I knew you through Girl Scouts, didn't I? Yes, I did. So, actually, I knew her since grade school. Junior high at the best. So, okay. I think she's an honorable member of... I haven't known her since kindergarten, but... Yep, I was in Girl Scouts with her, then I worked with her at Dairy Queen. My sister Kathy and her were very good friends at one point. I'm assuming they still are. Diane, are you going to see, are you going to Kathy's shindig tonight? I might still try to make it if I get home in time, but I don't think I will. I think we'll be near the end of my limit for today once I get home with this load. I know everybody. Seems that way, doesn't it? And there's Amy, another one of my very long-time friends. I've known her since working at the nursing home. Hello, Amy. I'm on 309, heading to Route 6, and here's the big thing of the stream over there. Now Now it's a river. Now it's a big old river. You guys can't really see it though, can you? Darn. Alright, junction with 6. I'm going left on this one. I guess I'm going this way. This is where I'm at here. This is 6. No. Yeah, this is 6 West. Okay. See, you got 6 West, you got 6 Business, you got 6 East, and they all go a different direction. Just to confuse you. The official name of this road, okay, so first of all, Tunkhannock is the town I'm going to here. And the official name of this road is Grand Army of the Republic Highway. Now, is that not a mouthful? Oy, oy, oy. Anyway. So, what was I saying? Oh, Amy's also the wife. She married Jim, and Jim ended up being my favorite and pretty much only mechanic. Boy, the boy knows his cars. That's all I gotta tell you, especially Buicks. He knows his stuff. He owns his own shop. He's worked really hard to get it. He's a great father. Assuming husband, and a marvelous mechanic and a friend. He's been very good to me and my family. And Amy and Colleen, I don't think Colleen's on here right now, but they're what I consider probably my 2 bestest friends over all the years. We don't get to see each other very much, but we try to keep in touch here and there. Still all live close to each other too. That's the shameful part. Really need to find time to somehow make time to see each other more often. I don't know how that would be, but we all need to work in the same place again. That's what it is. Maybe we'll all end up at the same retirement home at our old age. On the hill up there. I guess if I lived in the mountains, I'd much rather live up on the hill than down in the valley. The valley floods too much. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Delightful coming through the cab. Considering how cold it is outside, you would never know it because the sun is just warming up this truck so nicely. Boy, my ears keep popping though. School over here, huh? No, EKV operating? Never mind. I thought it was a school. There's another building in the back. Maybe it looked like some kind of school. It's not what it is at all. I'm in Pennsylvania. Oh, there's a purple truck over there. Yeah. That's for my friend Ice, baby. Miss Lisa. She's likes purple trucks. Anywho, anyhow. I started to say something. Oh, Carl. I'm on 309, Pennsylvania. Well, I was on 309, sorry. I'm on Route 6 off the 309 in Pennsylvania. Near Wilkes-Barre. Wilkes-Barre, Barry, whatever people call it. I've heard it called all kinds of things, but anyway, that's where I am. Heading over to Procter & Gamble is where I'm going. P&G. I don't think it's a manufacturing plant. I think it's just a warehouse. I hate to say it, but now I'm thinking about it. I did not Google it. I usually Google Earth it to see what I'm getting myself into. I did not do that with this one. I had some issues with my ELD yesterday. It was logging me on duty when I was driving for almost 3 hours. When I went to go certify it, yeah, the damn thing was on duty. It was in yard moves. I'm like, what the heck? Luckily, it didn't screw up my clocks or my time at all, but so this morning I ended up calling the company that monitors our ELDs and told him what was going on. He reset some parameters. He thinks for some reason the part of the program that is supposed to automatically kick it into drive over 20 miles an hour. So if you're in yard moves and you do more than 20 miles an hour, it automatically puts you in drive. So he says he thinks maybe that part of the program, failed for some reason. So I am able to switch it into drive manually. We double checked that to make sure that would happen. So if it happens again when I get to this shipper, hopefully I'll be able to switch it back, manually to drive on my own. I'll just have to remember to keep an eye out for it whenever I start off out of this shipper. Again, just another headache of having to deal with electronics and crap. And that's not something you can edit. Had that messed up my clocks, it would have been a permanent mess up. I could have been really screwed by that had I not had enough time, or that had kicked into something it ought not have, or stayed in something it shouldn't have. I mean, it could have ruined my time. It's just, whatever. Because we're not allowed to edit that. They're not allowed to edit it, or we can make a notation on it, but we can't do anything else about it. And we can't go into violation because of it. If it goes into violation, we have to stop and, reset our clocks. Sit for 10 hours or 34 hours or whatever the flip it requires. So, anyway. It's part of the federal mandates that are just annoying as get out. Of course, if it continued to do that, I would just say it was malfunctioning and I'd go to paper logs on my own. I'd say no, it's not monitoring it correctly. I'm gonna do paper logs because that's just not cool. All right, let's see here. Getting close to where we need to be going here. It said P&G that way, but again, that was the other thing too, is my Rand McNally on this is not up to date, and apparently it'll update, you can force it to update, but you have to have a strong Wi-Fi connection. Well, where in the heck is a Wi-Fi connection when you're in a truck? I'm just saying. And if I take this thing out of here, it's not docked, and the battery goes down. It's a pain in the butt. It's where that Amazon truck is coming out of. The big old opening. Yeah, Carl, I did. I definitely did put a remark in there. I tried to do it last night and wouldn't let me put a remark on the actual events because those are not editable, and apparently wouldn't even let me put a remark in. So when I switch over to sleeper berth, I put the remark in there and it accepted it there. I basically just said, hey, this failed yesterday, kept me in yard moves, and
approaching destination in a quarter mile on the left side.
all right, y'all, I'm gonna get going because I have to use my phone to say that I've arrived here, and I see my ELD over here is going to start playing me messages, so everything's going to be talking to me at once. Hey, Anthony. Sorry I can't talk now. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.